Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom, where bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I am the Reverend JP, and this is, and we are here together for the first time in God knows how long. But here on Best of the Bottom, what we do is we drink some cheap booze, give a little review, because we drink cheap booze, so you can too. And tonight we're going to be trying some Bud Light Seltzer Sours. But before we officially get this train off the track and things get a little rowdy, we have a little thing that we call the Bag of Doom. See, in this bag, we have a few shots. It's getting a little low, getting a little sparse in here. But we reach into this bag and we take a shot of whatever comes out. The good, the bad, the indifferent, the absolutely horrid. We have to take those shots no matter what, no matter the cost. We will pay the price for you. And Dan, you get to go first. And the choices in here have gotten pretty unfun.
No. Okay. It's the one I turned down earlier. I knew it was going to happen to me.
And I got Sheepdog Peanut Butter Whiskey.
It's Chilla? Chilla?
It's like a...
I know I don't want it.
But it's like the...
I don't want it.
It's going to be better than Walnut. Well, maybe not. I don't know. They got way too many peanut butter whiskeys these days. That trend just needs to go away. It's unnecessary. It is completely Damn it, now I'm having band problems. Hey, Vegas. Hello.
Hello. This makes me feel good that you're having issues too.
Okay. You're just in time for the Bag of Doom.
I think I turned it the wrong way. I did righty-tighty, and so...
What I need to invent, I need to have like a little like shooter clip like vice right here. You just go and just go, and goes, and then it takes it off and you just... Yeah. I need to work on that.
Couldn't sell them in New Mexico.
Cheers.
Probably illegal.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, no, because they sell packs of shooters.
You can
which
sell...
is ridiculous. I mean, I'll take them. Thank you, please. Thank you for giving us a run around the law. But
I'll take a loophole. We can find a loophole.
That's fucking nuts.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, peanut butter whiskey. Peanut butter whiskey.
I just don't. This is tasty, but I just don't like sweet stuff very much. I'm tired of sweet stuff.
Well, you're gonna enjoy this show. Well, it's sour this time, Diane. It's Bud Light Sours. And we are gonna face the truth.
We're not opening them right now, are we?
No, it's not that time yet. I'm gonna just... There we go. Dan is hiding slightly in the darkness there. But before we get to reviewing our booze, it is time for... this week's adventures of Florida Man. Or, in this case, we have Florida Men.
Ooh.
Florida Men, one dressed in a bull costume, accused of trying to burn down house using Ragu sauce. Now, you see, unfortunately, this was not really intentional. You get to try and do some different chemistry. These two Floridians decided they they wanted to put a little extra zest, a little spice, a little extra chow in their meth. They were done with Argyle meth and blue meth. They wanted a hot to spicy meatball. They wanted a spicy meatball. They wanted your rocks a cooking harder than ever. So these fine, upstanding gentlemen decided they wanted to get a little zesty, but they had to do it on a budget. And what did they go back to? Their childhood spaghetti sauce. Put that ragu in the sauce, get a little zest, a little spice, a little ka-ching in that hit in your meth pipe, and they were going to make millions. But see, they were not aware of how flammable it becomes when you add ragu to methamphetamine. There's just such a violent chemical reaction that most people haven't experienced in their life because nobody thought I should put some ragu in my meth. But these two pioneers were going to do that. They were stepping out and moving beyond the normal boundaries that any tweaker will ever tweak. They are setting standards. They want to crack into the gourmet market. You know, I mean, it's not all just for the tweaks in the motel. We want to go uptown tweak. They were starting with the ragu, and they had no idea. As soon as that tomato sauce reacted with the various chemicals, it was intense. It sparked the hottest heat that they had ever experienced. There was white flashes, blue flashes. There were new colors that had never been seen amongst any rainbow. The light spectrum was intense. It was immense. It blinded one of them. And next thing you knew, the house was ablaze. But there was nothing they could do. Homeboy was in his bull costume because he had a tweak costume party to go after right after this. And, you know, it was going to be, you know, he was going to go as a bull, and the other guy was going to go as a poop emoji. And that's what happened. A bunch of bullshit. And these two men have gone down in flames, figuratively, literally, and have sparked a new scientific debate because there are colors that had never been seen with the human eye before until that moment. These pioneers are going down just for trying to do something a little different. Thinking outside the pipe, moving beyond the shack, just trying to enlighten others. And that also happened to these poor Florida men. Thoughts?
I mean, I would think a person on meth would just be wearing a bull suit for shits and giggles. Costume party, not necessary, but I'd cook meth in a bull suit.
Well, they had priorities, you know. They were men of the people.
Sounds great.
And that's the rest of the story.
Which one do you think, because we can see pictures, which one do you think was who accused who of trying to use the ragu to burn down the house?
This guy definitely
accused the black guy? Or he was the guy who was trying
to... No, they were both trying to, but...
I thought it was saying one was accusing the other.
No.
Oh, okay. So both of these motherfuckers.
Yes, that's why it was a collaborative effort. It was... See, this man was dressed in the bull costume. I just have no doubt about it. No. He came up with the ragu. He was probably in the bull costume. Yes, this man has seen some ragu sauce jars in his life.
Do you think they like spread the ragu on the floor and then tried to light it, or did they leave like a pan of ragu on the? Sorry, I'm breaking into the actual world. Never mind.
I don't know. I didn't read the story. I didn't read the story that I came up with is what we're saying. But yes,
I'm just curious. This is like one of the first Florida man's in a while where I'm just like, well what now? Like, and it's because I can see the actual people who did this, so I'm just like, what? Why?
Here we'll let you guys see the Florida men too. See, and this man is definitely the Ragu Sauce Guy, and I could see him dressed as a bull.
Yeah,
but this guy definitely has seen some Ragu jars in his life. That's
because the darker gentleman was like, for sure, like, I'm gonna hide my identity. And
yes,
like,
I am gonna dress as a bull.
Yeah.
Popeyes, you filthy bastard. We ain't got no Popeyes here. We're about to though.
I don't like Popeyes like actual chicken, like baskets.
What?
It's too salty. It just tastes like salt. I like KFC's because it's like,
what?
It's flavorful. If I'm gonna eat off like the carcass, of an animal, like it's gotta be flavorful and not just taste like salt,
Do you not get the spicy chicken at Popeyes?
I've only had Popeyes chicken once, and I think I did, and I was just like salt.
You're saying, hey, Nico. But I don't even know how to respond.
Their chicken sandwich is worth killing a man over, but I'm not a fan of their like buckets.
I don't know how to respond to this.
It's like Church's to me. Church's too. It tastes like Albertson's chicken.
The Albertson's chicken though in Colorado was really good though. Do you not remember that one? Hey, you were a little kid. Nobody cares what you think. Dan,
fair.
Let's try these Bud Light Seltzers. So, the Bud Light Seltzer Sour, they come in 4 flavors: blue raspberry, watermelon, lemon, and green apple. Your classic candy flavors. And I've been avoiding trying these for a little while, but I figured it had to be done eventually.
I hope they taste like nothing. I'm tired of having seltzers that taste like shit and they're horrible.
It's all seltzers Friday. All seltzers. That is it. But yeah, I'm over seltzers too. But that's the big marketplace these days. It's all the seltzers. Seltzers this, seltzers that. I mean, oh, you know what? The 99s. We'll get those seltzers for the party though.
These have a medicine-y taste like the 99s had.
Oh, these are gonna be. These are gonna be completely artificially flavored.
Yeah.
This screams artificial. There's nothing about them. These are 5% alcohol per volume and 100 calories. So
I don't know if we cheers twice or not.
This is gonna be terrible. I hate this. I hate this flavor. That's why I did this one first.
I got hair in my mouth.
Because as a wee lad, I liked blue raspberry stuff. As I got older, that shit is just too potent. All blue raspberry stuff it's too sweet. It's too freaking sweet. Oh. Of course you like blue raspberry. It overpowers everything.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sweet stuff, but I'm actually not mad at this.
I mean, the green apple one I have hopes for.
I think it's because you don't like the flavor in general, but this isn't really that bad.
I don't know.
Like as far as artificial flavoring goes, because
Is this the worst thing we've had on this podcast? Definitely not.
no. I would say this isn't really that bad. It kind of reminds me of like a warhead with all the sour stuffed off a little bit. Well, almost all the sour, because it's not actually sour, but it's like we're almost there.
It definitely has more of a tartness than it has a sourness.
I'm not mad at this.
No?
No. I'm actually not mad at this. I'm shocked. It's decently chuggable.
I could see it being chuggable. I feel like the other flavors might be more enjoyable.
The smell I don't like though. I don't like that vitamin E smell.
Oh yeah.
That's like gross to me. Every time I take a sip, I don't care for that. But
This legit
taste good.
This legit smells exactly like the gummy vitamins that I take.
I don't like it.
It smells exactly like it. Like you get hit with at first you get like that little bit of a like berry scent, and then all of a sudden vitamins.
To me, I just think of chalkiness when I smell it. Like I don't know. Vitamins. Are there vitamins in here?
I don't know. It just smells like
if it actually had vitamins, then it's
loaded with vitamin C.
To number one. I'm like, if I'm drinking an alcoholic beverage that's like tried to put vitamins in it,
a vitamin booze.
10 out of 10.
Get your daily dose of vitamins and drunk at the same time. But I feel like you'd have a lot of people overdosing on iron and vitamin C and stuff. Just because they're trying to.
I didn't think about it, honestly, but yeah. You're not supposed to just keep drinking like vitamins. You can't fuck yourself up taking too many vitamins.
You'd have to regulate it over like a certain amount of packs.
I didn't think about it. That was fun for a little bit, but I didn't think about it.
You'd either have to make it so strong that you could only drink one.
That would be worth a try, but then people would just be dying all the time because they'd be drinking
alcohol
poisoning. It'd be alcohol poisoning or like give you some sort of weird disease because you took too much
vitamins. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation. All right, with booze and vitamins, you shouldn't get together there. That was a bad idea.
How about every other can has vitamins?
But then, what if somebody else keeps grabbing the ones without vitamins?
Then you killed yourself. Good job, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to make it work.
The whole thought of this whole vitamin beers or vitamin seltzers is just kind of a
take
weird...
as recommended, motherfucker. Every other beer. We'll sell them in 6-packs. It's your 6-pack. You drink this 6-packs.
Every time you buy it, they're asking you, "Are you the only one that's going to be drinking these, sir?" It would end poorly. The lawsuits.
The box will be a printed waiver.
Oh yes, the protein beer. I remember the protein beer thing. But I guess this is okay. I'm the first swig I wasn't happy with, but maybe it was my.
Oh, you got to keep going. You got to get the.
Might have been my blue raspberry bias that started off.
The chug works in your benefit almost always till it doesn't.
Yes.
Like I suggest chugging it almost every single time. Just you don't like the flavor, chug
it. That's true. Whenever
I do like the flavor, chug
it. Yeah. Just moral of the story is when life gets rough, chug it.
Chug it. and then hope that your stomach can handle what you chugged, because sometimes if it's too gross,
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't chug like a thing of raw fish or nothing, because that's gonna fuck
Oh
you up.
my god.
I just think raw fish because I was like, what's nasty? I don't know. Chug some sushi. That was the one time like I really wanted to like sushi so bad, but we went to like the like buffet or whatever, and I was trying so hard to eat it, and I was like just swallow it whole, and then I could just feel it like trying to make its way back up, and I was just like, nope, this is the one time we're swallowing it quickly. Did not help, and I was like, I'm about to puke. Like
also, sushi buffet is not the same as like some other buffets.
well, the place we even buffeted was
places.
probably not a place you would go to get sushi. So the fact that they had a sushi buffet was not probably.
Because Sprouts has pretty good sushi. I recommend give Sprouts a shot.
My palate is not the best. I like my fish with like cheese and breadcrumbs. That's that's how I like my cheese. My cheese, my fish.
Your fish, cheese, and breadcrumbs. But Diane, you know what time it is? It is time for it is booze in the news time. I need to change my banner. Change it. And real quick, Moonrise has really good sushi on Wednesdays. They have $3 sushi rolls. At Sprouts, they got the $5 sushi. It's pretty damn good. But this week's booze in the news comes from Fox 19 Now. There is a gun range that is, or let me just read the headline. Gun range plans to sell alcohol triggers controversy in Westchester.
Is this real? Like, is that a real?
This is a real thing. There is Premier Gun Range has applied for their liquor license. This comes from Butler County, Ohio.
I'm assuming if you drink, you can't shoot, right? Like, if they want to add a bar to their gun range, go for it. But
so
who's making sure you ain't drinking? And then
yeah, so what the Premier Gun Range is saying is they're trying to establish a country club like atmosphere, you know, but supposedly what they're saying is if you went to the bar, you're not allowed to come and shoot, and you're also not allowed to carry your gun into the bar. But if I know anything about people, somebody's going to do something really stupid, and they're going to get drunk and shot there, because that's just the way it is.
I saw this one video. I think it's like an old one. I think I've seen it before, but where it's like this guy talking, like trying to instruct people on how to shoot a gun, and then he accidentally sets it off.
The ATF guy that shoots himself in the foot.
No, I don't know. I don't think he shot himself in but like the guy afterwards is like, "Did you mean to do that?" And he was like, "Yeah," or whatever. And then it's like obvious, no, no, you didn't, sir. You just got called out on your bullshit. You did not mean to do that. Like,
I didn't see that one, but I remember there was one of the ATF. He was teaching a gun safety course. I think it was a bunch of high school kids or college kids, and he shot himself in the foot. Now he's still going on teaching, and then he pulled out the AR-15, and everybody fucking left.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But yes, that is the plan of this Premier Gun Range in Butler County, Ohio. And a lot of people are kind of like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like one of the biggest things you hear in gun safety things is booze and bullets don't mix. Alcohol and guns is a bad thing. You know, people get rowdy, people start doing stuff, and like I guarantee you, the rule is supposed to be if you're gonna go use a shooting range, you can't go to the bar first and all that. I guarantee you there's gonna be people that are coming from that bar that are super buddy with somebody that runs the place or is there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll let you in." And the next thing you know, somebody's gonna get shot.
It's, I'll be honest, sounds like fun, but also just bad idea.
Oh, dude, it
God,
sounds.
you know how many, like, I don't even know. Like,
I mean, I guess back in the Wild West days they did that, but at the same time,
I'm just like, if drunk me had access to a gun sometimes, I think I wonder where my life would be right now, you know? If I'd even be alive. So I guess the question is like, who's making sure that doesn't happen? Like, yeah.
yeah, you.
That's kind of an interesting concept. I like if you're adding a bar to your thing, like I said, but somebody's got to make sure that you're not doing both.
Now, like, do you think? And you know damn well the employees that are hiring to monitor this, they're not gonna get paid well enough to give a shit.
I know. I'm like, that's the thing.
That's
I'm like,
the
it's
thing.
also a job though. Like,
Because you know damn well they're gonna be hiring some people, paying a minimum wage, and they're gonna be like, "All right, just make sure nobody comes in here with their guns, and you make sure nobody comes in here drunk."
yeah, like,
And they're gonna be like, "All right, whatever." There are too many flaws. Like, you can say you're gonna take all these precautions you want. It doesn't matter. Corporate America is here to fuck the little guy, and the little guy is gonna get bored and not give a shit, and somebody's gonna get shot there. That's what's gonna happen. Plain and simple.
sounds like fun. I mean, no harm, no foul. Let's just not pass that. Let's not do that. All right.
Yeah.
Can we agree? Let's not do that.
So yeah,
it's
apparently
a great idea in theory, but let's not do that.
yeah. So apparently it was the city, the township, that they were like, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna leave it up to the state. If the state says no, then no." But basically, the city just said, "These people have money. They're taxpayers. We're not gonna upset the owner of this business." Is basically what they said.
So yes.
So the county is gonna let it go through. If the state shuts it down, then I guess it's not gonna happen. But it's up to the state to
Where is this
actually.
at?
Butler County, Ohio.
Ohio. Well, it'll go. It'll go through. We'll be fine. That'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
I just would hate for that to be my job, the person who's got to try and decipher who's been drinking. Like, you're going to have to communicate with whoever's in the bar. Like, okay, are you going to, like, I mean, I guess they could mark hands and shit and, like, or wrist. I don't know how you would do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure there's a way that they could try and do it, but I'm like, there is going to be an accident eventually.
I'm just saying, like, they want a country club feel to it. It's one thing to go out and hit golf balls drunk. It's another thing to be loading up whatever you got, whether you're shooting pistols, an AR, or, you know, it's one thing to be just blasting bullets down rain hammered as shit. It's something to hit golf balls hammered as shit.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be a place where there's so many rules that they would have to adhere to that it would almost not be fun, because you're just like, oh, but I can't have more than 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And then it would be like, oh, and I can't like I just feel like it would.
I just think it's a weird idea. This sounds like a Donald Trump idea. It just does. It does.
I don't feel like it's a good idea, but a bad idea at the same time. I'm like, you will make money. I can guarantee you people are going to be interested in that. But I'm like, are you setting yourself up for failure? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Just with like something people, I mean, I'm not saying all gun people or anything, but I'm just like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess You do have people that just get drunk and go out into the desert and shoot,
Mhm.
but that's something different. You're not.
Around other people.
I mean, you'll be around like the other drunk people that you decide to go out in the desert and get drunk and shoot stuff with. But it's another thing when you're also a business.
Yeah.
There's a huge thing called liability. Now, if it's a couple of jackasses shooting tin cans in the desert,
To
pounding
insure that
beers,
place? Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It just,
I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know how Ohio works.
I mean,
So we'll see what happens.
we'll find out. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep you updated. I'm interested. I can't wait to see what that turns into.
Oh, definitely.
Not a job I would take. That would not be my job. Like you'd have to pay me a decent amount of money to work around drunk people with guns. Like,
Definitely.
that would have to be a paycheck. But yeah, no.
Yeah, if you're gonna be like, all right, we need to work in this place, we're gonna have a bunch of drunk people with guns. You better pay me well. There it is. Yeah, the axe throwing bars. But even still, axe throwing still dangerous. Guns, like if you're holding an axe and you just like set it down or do something, there's not as likely chance of accidentally touching a part of the axe, and it's gonna shoot across the room and take out 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
But like even axe throwing bars is a little kind of all right. I mean, you're really pushing boundaries there, but the gun range is a little too far.
Yeah, like my friends have been like, let's go to a gun range and we'll go shoot. And I just can't imagine. I don't know. It scares me.
Yeah.
Like I've held your gun before. And that was quite. I mean, it wasn't loaded or anything, and I was like, "Yeah, please." I was so like, so afraid.
That's something we knew. I thought we knew too, but history repeats itself. History repeats itself.
I mean, okay. I mean, if you pass it, okay. Like, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where, like, if I was a betting person, like, I would get all my friends together and start a pool. We'll see what happens.
Start betting on how long it takes for somebody to get shot there.
Yeah, for sure. If I worked there, for sure. There's a company.
Oh, definitely. There's definitely an employee pool there.
For sure.
I'm gonna try the watermelon flavored ones now, and then I'm gonna get into which is gonna turn into a bit of a rant. Okay, this is gonna turn into a rant. This was originally gonna be part of the booze in the news thing, but this is just something that is kind of one of those things that just kind of got stuck in my craw. So let's take a sip of this watermelon and then let the ranting begin. I'm going to do cheers again.
I think it's bad luck to cheers one once.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
You know what would be good with this, though?
Chamoy.
Yes.
Exactly. Chamoy.
Dude, as soon as I taste this, I was like, oh. Or at least do some tahini around the rim. Yes. This. Oh.
No. Creepy.
I have an idea for a cocktail thing. Since I did the watermelon cocktail thing, I think I have an idea. I might have to go buy another. That's the one thing I don't like about a lot of these seltzer packs is you can't just buy the one flavor. They always come in multiple flavors.
This is not bad.
I would like to get just like a 6-pack of these. I have some ideas that I want to try out. But this is good, but it's missing the tahini or chamoy or both. That's what's missing. All right. So now let me get into this little ranty thought process that I've been having.
I'll listen to the first part of this, but then I do have to go to the bathroom very bad.
Oh, go rest and get piss horse, and then I'll get into the to the rant thing. So, but somebody's in the bathroom. Kurt's probably showering, so you're gonna have to wait. So, this is tasty. Can you hear the background noise? But I will get to my introduction of this. So this came to my attention through TikTok, as a lot of things do, because when I got nothing to do, I'll scroll through TikTok. And I kept coming across this guy's TikToks where clearly he ran some sort of little burpee here. Some sort of some dispensary. I still wasn't sure where it was, but he would keep making these comments about not being able to sell gummy candies there or certain different types of edibles. And then he had this comment about marketing to kids, and then but booze companies have stuff like this. And I was like, oh, what the hell is he talking about? So then I started doing some Googling and looked at it. And I guess just recently in South Dakota, they have introduced Bill HB 1058, which is to ban several types of edible cannabis or medical cannabis, because they don't have recreational there. And they're going to ban it to where you cannot buy edibles that are made by a company, but you can buy flour, the flour, and go back to your house and make your own personal edibles. So edibles aren't illegal per se as long as you have the medical card. But it's just if it's like in candy form, mass produced with proper dosages and everything kind of regulated and everything else. So it's only legal if you go home and make it yourself, where you don't have the tools and the technology to make sure you know how much THC is in something or anything else. It's just going to be, and the whole premise is they feel like it's marketing to kids with having it in gummy bear form or some sort of hard candies or chocolates or something like that. And then I started looking, there's a bunch of other things that have been going around in several other states. I think even the federal government had started talking about not even allowing like gummy bear CBD candies and stuff like that because it's marketing to children. But you tell me this isn't brightly colored and doesn't look exactly like any other of these little candies that you have. Like right here. Airheads, bright colored, Sourfuls. Got your little toxic waste thing. And even you actually have a Warheads branded hard seltzer. I mean, seriously. Tell me that is not marketing towards children with alcoholic beverages, and the same kind of people that are freaking out about it are going to make it legal to drink booze and shoot guns. Tie-in. It's just like, look, here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff that, yeah, it could be marketed toward children, because the whole argument is it's some older unattached people saying, yeah, doing this bright colored candy stuff is marketing towards children. Children don't want to, adults don't want to eat that kind of stuff. Millennials are probably like the highest of the nostalgia branding stuff. That's why a lot of the stuff is existing. It's because millennials. We're all getting to be in our fucking 40s now. And we buy shit like this. And that's kind of where it comes from. But I mean, cigarette companies, alcohol companies have been doing this shit for years. And it's okay. It's just okay if you're slap a label on it. But oh no, we can't have weed gummies. Can't have that. But if you make them at home, it's fine.
Well, honestly, as a weed connoisseur, maybe.
Yes.
I hate that all the fucking edibles are candies and sweets and shit like that. Like, I hate that edibles have to be like that. So I'm just like, if this actually makes edibles that aren't like, because some of us cannot smoke and some of us don't feel like eating a candy bar to get our medication, and some of us cannot, not us as in I'm included, but I'm just like, if I don't mind that going away in edibles, but I don't think edibles should go away. If that makes sense.
Yes.
If you want to get rid of all the like, oh, it's so childish and all that shit, get rid of that. That's cool. Give me a thing that looks like a prescription that says weed chunk or some shit. Be honest, marijuana.
Weed chunk, 10
whatever.
milligrams.
Take out all the stupid marketing of the whole fucking thing. Like, because that's something that like I've heard people talk about in the medical marijuana thing, is just like, you feel silly going in there asking for some of this shit, and it's just like it's meant I'm okay with them being like, do away with that, but I do think there should be a commercial edible that should be available to people that's not that isn't necessarily, I don't know what's the word I'm
like candy.
Yeah, like I'm okay with getting rid of that, but saying it's edibles, it's the whole edible thing needs to go is like a misstep. Just maybe take away the branding.
Yeah. What the only thing that gets to me is this whole marketing towards children when.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Yeah,
that's a bullshit statement.
Please think of the children.
But
yet you're passing all these other laws that are way more harmful to children.
Yeah.
Or just allowing other shit to go under the radar. Come on. You got Texas and their trans bills. You got Florida and the don't say gay bill and all this other stuff. And then, please think of the children. Come on.
Yeah, booze is like one of the things where I'm like, I get it. Don't take our blues away. Please don't take our booze away. But I'm also like, I get why at some point our booze was taken away, because it is a fucking crazy thing. But you gotta allow people to make their own choices and their own decisions in life, and shouldn't take away people's booze. But also, like, booze is fucking one of those crazy things that I'm like, weed has been so, I don't know, helpful in my life that I like, there is a part of me that's just like, everybody should be taking it. Like, everybody, like, anyway, anyhow, like, fucking, if I would have had weed when I was younger, I can't even imagine what kind of a life I could have lived. Like, and I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm like, seriously, I was on all kinds of antidepressant shit, and it always fucked me up, and it was such a fucking hassle. Everything was such a fucking hassle when I was young.
Yeah.
And then trying to be in school and all that stuff was just like nuts. And I just always wonder, like, if I mean, I would have definitely had to have it regulated in some way, shape, or form because I would have been fucking stoned all the fucking time. But like the idea, yeah, I just think it would have been so much better for me than, you know, whatever shit they had me on.
Probably. I and that's kind of where some of this article that I was talking about from wherever this kiloland.com or I don't even know what the hell this is, but this article here is one of the things they're saying is they want to ban a bunch of edibles. I think the only things that are non like flower cannabis is the vaporized stuff. So all your like different vapes, pills, capsules, or tablets, the tinctures, the like lotions and topical treatments, and transdermal patches will still be legal. But just like your gummies and stuff like that are going to be illegal because it's marketing towards children.
Maybe because, yeah, I don't know, but who's the adult who wants to suck on a weed lollipop anyway to get fucking high? Like, I'm like, that's because you're not allowed. That's I'm not allowed to smoke shit right there. I'm like, I don't want to do all that stuff to like get what I need. Like I like smoking, but I hate smoking to some degree because it's like smoking gets you there. But when I even got my card, the lady highly suggested, she's like, I can't tell you what to do, but she's like, don't fuck up your lungs. You're young. Get the edibles. That's what she told me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great sentiment, but it's also like, I don't want to fucking eat all this shit. I don't want to eat brownies. I don't want to eat a lollipop every time. Like, I don't want to eat all these stupid gummies. Like, just let me.
I mean, true, because you're also adding extra sugar.
Yeah, it's like,
diabetes is a real thing.
It's crazy to me. I'm like, so like, to me, I'm like, as much as I'm like, y'all are a bunch of prudes and you're overlooking things, like, I agree with your sentiments. I'm also like, yeah, let's not do that. Can we not do that? Like, I would like to just, not fuck up my lungs, but not eat a whole fucking dessert every time I want to get high.
Other options would be, you don't eat a whole dessert. Some of those gummies are pretty like.
Yeah, gummies are dainty. Gummies are delicate and whatever.
You eat an ear off of some of these gummy bears and you're talking to Jesus. I'm not talking about my neighbors.
All I'm saying is like, it wouldn't hurt to get rid of that branding. I don't think that really matters, but like, I'm just like, but to like get rid of the concept of a gummy source of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Enjoyment?
Like delivery source?
Yeah.
To get rid of gummies as a delivery source is crazy, but I can understand being like, we don't have to make it look like it's a candy.
Yeah.
We don't have to trick adults into taking, their weed candies. There's no reason to dress it up. If you're taking it for the reasons you say you're taking it, who cares if it tastes like raspberry or not?
I'm just saying, across the board. Just saying. Just saying. All across the board. Not saying this is really delicious though, so no. Just if it's okay for one, it should be okay for the other. If it's not okay for one, it shouldn't be okay for the other. But part of what comes behind that is these have a lot of this, and a lot of politicians like to put it in They're faded cat donut space wallets. That's what it comes down to in the long run.
I can't wait to see what happens
Bullshit.
with weed when real money gets pumped into it, baby. It's either gonna get really crazy in here, or it's gonna be like, I'm just curious. That's all I can say about my moral standing in life is I'm just curious.
Bring the chaos.
Y'all fight amongst yourself. I can't wait to see what happens. But who can I say who's right or wrong? I cannot. But I'll take a gander and see what happens.
I mean, that's not a bad attitude to have.
Yeah, well, it is, because I feel like people want you to be more present in life. People are like, especially as they get older, politics, they're like, what, you're not paying attention? Like, and it's like, no, I'm not. When the shit affects me, I'll feel it, and then we'll go from there. Like, but do I need to sit here and like try to be a part of that world when it'll hit me either way? Like, I don't know. Why waste my time and energy? Like, it's crazy to me. I'm like, I'll find out about it. Don't worry, I'll find out about it. Like, it's not like people just, I don't know.
I mean,
it's strange.
I pay attention to certain news things because the podcast and obviously TikTok talks about a lot of things. And then, but also too, what I like to do, which I suggest a lot of people should do, is when I see something that I didn't know about or was unsure about, what I do is I go to the old Google machine and I look at a couple of different things and confirm whether that's true or not. Because there's a lot of things that are said on social media that are complete horseshit. And then because I was watching, was it The Social Dilemma? Or Social Media Dilemma? It's a documentary on Netflix. There's a bunch of people that used to work for like Facebook or Instagram, Twitter. They worked for the social media sites. And one of the things that is kind of staggering to hear is your quote unquote fake news, all the bullshit that's out there, is 60% more likely to be pushed out to people's news feeds than actual news. And that is a disparaging thing.
Sorry, that's been bugging me for a while. I was like, what the fuck is that?
This is my weird spot where I tried to fix where I over tightened one of the screws for this desk, and it popped out to the bottom and broke a little piece off of the. It
looks like somebody hawked a loogie and just left it there.
But I tried my best to kind of cover it with some hot glue, and then it was too much, so then I just covered it with tape, so it's less annoying on my hands. But
yeah, cover that so I don't have to think about it anymore.
It's been there for a while.
I know, and I've been staring at it. Well, I haven't been here in a while.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do it separately quite a bit.
Yeah. I never know the condition of this place anymore.
I know. I did all these fancy things. You don't even come over. I bought 2 fancy microphones. The screens galore. The fancy new ring light.
I hate wearing glasses and like dealing with lights.
Yeah. So I keep kind of looking down like this.
I got too much like chin, so it makes me feel like I'll have to be like.
Well, regardless of my fatness chin, I have my goatee to hide it. But then the collar pushes my chin out for my fatness out further. So it's like.
I'm just not pleased with this side of my face in general. So like, I would love to talk to you like this, but alas,
it's a little awkward. Well,
I don't know. We've never tried it.
let's do the whole podcast like this.
Well, you don't have to. What's your beautiful side? See, you look good from that side.
I don't know.
Why don't we trade? Well, we can't trade sides because.
Yeah, because you were on this side originally.
Let's flip everything around. Oh no, because we have that giant closet right there.
Yes. We have like 10 square feet to work with.
On with the show. I like this.
The watermelon.
The
watermelon's enjoyable.
It's good. It's good. If you add it, we went to me and the fiance. We went to a restaurant and we had a strawberry margarita, and it was gross.
Ew.
I feel like we had to wait 20 minutes for it, and it was disgusting. And I'm like, whatever this is kind of tastes like what it was supposed to be, but like it was pretty bad. I'm gonna see if the bathroom's available.
All right. Diane's running to the bathroom. In the meantime, Diane's gonna spill stuff everywhere. What'd you spill? Oh. Go knock on the door. In the meantime, I bought the game Elden Ring. I've played a couple minutes. Mallory, why are you so vocal? I bought Elden Ring. I've played a grand total like 5 minutes of it because I haven't streamed it yet. But I made my character. It's a bandit and she's got purple hair. Mm-hmm. And
I also have Elden Ring.
Did you get Elden Ring?
Mm-hmm.
Have you played it?
No, not yet. And my fiance has also been streaming Elden Ring.
Yeah, I was gonna do some Elden Ring streaming here eventually. I need to. And I hear that game is hard as shit.
Was that for me?
I don't know.
I think she said go ahead, but I was also like, my brain is telling me like, please.
Go look and check. Diane has desperately got to pee. Which I feel her. I've been there so many times. It's just you know, you do a podcast and we're drinking all this booze and then you gotta pee and it makes life difficult. I'm gonna try this lemon one here, so this one might be too much. This might be a little too much. It's not terrible, but I don't know. Yeah, I bought Elden Ring, and I really want to play the game. I just haven't done it yet. I probably shouldn't have bought it when I did buy it because, look, honestly, I bought it. I was drunk. We finished one of the podcasts. It was actually last week. You know, we discovered what was the worst light beer in America, and I still need to address that situation. Last week's podcast, if you watch this on YouTube, I haven't posted it yet, and I apologize. I got busy and forgot, and then I realized I didn't post it today, and I went and I edited something and I posted it, and then it turns out I went back and I clicked the wrong video and I fucked it all up. I basically reposted the week before's podcast. I need to post the new one. So it'll be up after this podcast. I'm going to post last week's podcast. Will be up on YouTube. I messed it up. I will fix it, you know. But anyways, I got drunk and I bought Elden Ring and I didn't really have the money for it, but I thought I had the money for it. So you shouldn't buy stuff when you're intoxicated. I'm just saying, do not internet shop when you're drunk. You buy things you shouldn't buy.
I always buy stuff. Well, because I get buyer's remorse instantly when I buy shit on anything.
Especially if it's expensive.
Well, no, I try not. I'm a pretty cheap broad, but like, it's because My heart desires dumb things, you know?
Oh, don't I know it?
Like,
I'm not saying about it. You. I'm saying about myself.
like, I don't know. It's just I don't, a lot of shit I buy. I'm just like, why did I do this? This was fun in the moment. It's cute. I'm gonna have laughs and enjoy myself for a while. But it's also like I spent money on this. I spent money on this.
Yeah. There's a handful of things in this room that I was like, did I really, like over here? I bought all the action figures from that movie Scoob. That is the entire set right there. That is all of them. And it's all because of these two right here, Dastardly and Muttley and Captain Caveman. Because of those three there, I bought the whole set. The whole damn set.
You just
I was intoxicated when I did that. I just decided to buy it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Glad somebody feels like we deserve nice things. Yeah, those was I wanted those three characters, so I bought the whole damn thing. I don't really have any Bowers remorse for them. I think that was a wise choice. Beetlejuice, Little Shop of Horrors, Cthulhu. I have a little bit of buyer's remorse for Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, just simply because it was $50.
see. I don't even buy like nice things. I end up buying shit, like shit from like thrift stores. I'm just like, I should not have paid almost any money for this. Like, I bought crap. Like I bought a Christmas tree topper with it was like a little angel with a pug head on it.
That I disagree with that. That was a great purchase, and I would have bought that immediately.
It was good, but it was like in the grand scheme of things, what a waste of money. Never even used it for its purpose or function. I bought it, I had it for a while, its head fell off, and I was like, cool, bought that piece of crap. Like
now, see, if I would have bought it, it'd be somewhere prominently displayed in here.
Because it'd be one thing if thrift stores were reasonably priced, but they're not, especially not here. Especially not if you go further out, like in the big cities. What the fuck is a thrift store these days? It's so expensive.
That opens up a whole other can of worms that I get upset about. Like, this shit is donated to you, and
I'm gonna blame what's that one kid's name?
Which one kid?
Is it Macklemore?
Oh, yes.
The thrift shop dude?
Yes.
But also they were way expensive before that. In certain places. We went to Alamogordo and they had like it's supposed to be like a thrift shop, but you can also barter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like expensive as fuck. Everything was expensive. And I was like, I have nice things I could maybe barter for, but I'm like, what would the credit even be that you would give me?
Goodwill upsets me. Salvation Army upsets me.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in there that they are charging way too much money for, and that shit was given to you. It was given to you. A couch should not cost more than $75 at Goodwill. I'm sorry. You should not pay more than $75 for a couch. Some of those couches they charge in there for is like $500. There are brand new couches I could buy for $500 that are nicer than that and don't have somebody's farts blasted into those cushions over decades. I could buy a non-farted couch for the same price.
But why would you do that, Justin? Don't you want to?
I'm just saying.
Bask in the.
I'm just saying. Fart-free couches. If it's a pre-farted couch, $75 tops.
Like,
and I'm talking a big ass fucking sectional. You know what? I take it back. For sectional, I will give you $79.
Oh, I was gonna go a full 100. I would pay $100 for a section.
Fine. $80. $80. Anything if you're starting to reach into the hundreds, I mean that couch is better be pristine. Like, I mean, Nicolas Cage farts should be in there, or Tom Cruise farts, or Kate Bosworth farts, or Selma Hayek farts to break 100. That's what I'm saying. Those are the farts that get you over $100.
I got the dresser you see when I stream. I got that dresser at the Salvation Army for relatively cheap because they were trying to get rid of it so they could move more stuff in. So the lady was like, I'll give it to you cheaper just so you can get that piece of shit out of here. I guess it had been there for a while, but like she was just like, and I was like, dude, I need a dresser. This is some fancy shit. I'll take it. It's better than what I had before.
That's excellent. Stick it to the man.
But yeah, like I guess the idea is you're donating to charity, so you shouldn't be so uppity about how pricey used shit is. But I'm just like, to me, this is just like a giant yard sale.
Don't make me get into the whole charity thing with those places, because the charity stuff. It's just, part of the purpose of the thrift stores and having their clothes and everything supposed to be cheaper is to help the people that don't have money. And there are some things to be said. Illuminati covers Goodwill and Salvation Army pretty well.
Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
What do they have to do with anything?
No, that's the YouTube channel. It's Illuminati, but spelled. It's Illuma, and the Naughty is spelled Naughti.
Okay, because the way you said it was Illuminati instead of Illuminati.
But yes.
I gotta say it with some pizzazz. Let me know that it's spelled wrong.
But this channel right here, she covers it pretty well, and it gets into depth. It's on YouTube. She covers both of them, and I mean, I already knew some people that worked for Goodwill, and there was some questionable morality that has happened in there. And we'll just.
If you mean people taking home all the good stuff, fuck yeah, I would.
No, I wish it was that simple. I wish it was that simple, but that's not even it. Like, if he was taking home the good stuff, it's like, okay, you go, girl. But it's the price gouging, the shenanigans, and
yeah, I would think it would be relatively easy to steal from a thrift store to some degree, especially if you're marking up prices. I mean, it's all shit anyway. How do you decide like what someone's like framed photos of their family is worth, you know? Like, how do you like what? I would think the prices in there could be distorted relatively easily.
It goes based off of the buyer's loneliness levels. Does this person look really fucking lonely when they walk in?
I just think it's funny because you hear all these people talk about like, oh, I went to this thrift store and I bought this, I bought secondhand shit, like, and I'm like, yeah, and you paid probably what you could have paid at Walmart, like,
yeah.
So what do you like? And that means what? You're wearing somebody else's pit stained shit, like what?
Is this my I things. But you know what? You know what we need to do? $3 for $5?
I don't know what it used to cost.
$4 for $1. Those are $4 for $1.
It's been a while. I mean, I recently started getting them again, but like, I'd get.
I
like,
haven't seen that brand in a
from
while.
Sam's. Yeah, yeah, like finding it was
Walmart's been
hard.
putting that like fucking panda shit up there, and I'm sorry, that panda brand, it wasn't very good.
Like I don't know.
Definitely.
I mean, that sucks. That's crazy. We're gonna see a
Price
whole
gouging.
new generation of people where the less expensive food was not ramen. We're not gonna see college kids living off of ramen anymore because of this pandemic. It's gonna be a whole different food. All the comedians are gonna have to change their jokes about like eating ramen in college because
because ramen
it's
got too expensive. How are you gonna eat?
What the fuck costs $1 these days to eat? Like, and that you can eat. Like, what's gonna be the new cheap thing that everybody recognizes as? Oh, you don't have money, so that's why you're eating it.
I don't know.
Gravy train.
I don't even know what it would be.
Did we sip this or no? Did we talk about this?
I've been drinking it. The lemon. I said I'm not. The lemon one's a little too much. It's too much lemon. I think it's too much.
Sounds like it either needs to decide to be more
Oh,
lemon.
the
or
Lunchables
more
come
sugar.
down in price. Lunchables are $1.25. That's weird. How is ramen like?
That's good though.
What kind of meat are you putting in your Lunchables, you sons of bitches?
Oh God. Seriously, eating chicken, getting like bagged chicken has been a gamble for me lately. Like especially if you get like what are they called? TV dinners. I've gotten some TV dinners where the chicken inside of that have been like, this isn't even edible. What the fuck is this? And I'm just like, and even in my like bags of chickens, like chicken strips, whatever, I'll get one that is just, what the fuck is this? This cannot even be chicken. Like,
well, this one died an hour ago.
You bite into it and it's like I'm eating somebody's like cartilage from their fucking, like, it's been hard. Like, prices are going up and shit still sucks, and I'm just like, I know you're not using the same shit because I used to like this crap, but now it makes me sick to even.
This
think
is
about
America,
and it's fine. It's fine, I guess, but it's just like, how am I supposed to pay? Like, especially chicken nuggets, how am I supposed to buy a thing of chicken nuggets when, like, a good portion of those chicken nuggets are going to be shitty? One chicken strip sucking is fine, but like having 5 random, just gross fucking things in there is disgusting. Like, I'm like, how? What is the quality control? What is this? I almost throw up every single time because it's like, I never get it the first try, you know? It's like I start to trust the chicken. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I take a bite, and then it's like mouthfeel, texture, everything. Like I can't even pull my teeth through it. I'm like, what is this? Tell me what this is. This wasn't a problem in my life, I swear to God, before the pandemic. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's bullshit.
Who's giving up their fingers for me to eat chicken? Fucking, what is it?
The thing that I find interesting is whenever I go to the store, it seems like Walmart shelves always have like certain items that are sparse. But if you go to Albertsons, if I go to Fiesta Foods, if I go to Sprouts, there's not a bunch of like empty spots on shelves.
Yeah. Well, who goes to Sprouts to buy shit? Because it's so expensive.
There's certain things at Sprouts that are cheaper than Walmart.
Really?
Depends on what you get there. The raspberries are cheaper at Sprouts than is at Walmart.
Mm.
So are the blueberries.
Mm.
And there's a handful of things. And then the avocados just flat
All
out
I
there.
know is they have a boar's head, ham. What's it fucking called? I think is it bourbon ham?
Hell yeah.
It's delicious.
I don't even know how to make orange chicken.
just like okay.
All right. Let's drink this green apple one and then let's start.
I haven't even started the lemon one. I just opened the lemon one.
I got at least halfway through it.
I was sitting here not paying attention to you, I guess. And I was waiting for you to tell me, like, let's start open the lemon because you just passed it to me and you didn't say anything.
Oh. Well. that's the way I do a lot of things too. Well, it depends. There's certain things that I don't.
People who talk down a pre-made stuff are assholes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes all you need is a base. You can zhuzh it up yourself. Buy that ragu. Don't let those people bring you down.
Nice callback. Sandra Lee. Not only did she pour a ridiculous amount of booze in her cocktails, but she had a lot of that semi-homemade thing.
Semi-homemade. It's the best of both worlds.
Yes. But let's open this apple and get to it, and we gotta decide where this is in our ranking system. Is this a jobber? Is this a main eventer? I don't know. Let's figure this out.
I'm still trying to get water. No, we're fine.
What?
Are we fine?
What?
Yeah, we're fine.
Why are we not fine?
No, I was just thinking about I came here to do laundry.
Yes, it's in the
besides
dryer.
This, and it's in the dryer.
Did you put it in the dryer?
No. I mean, my dryer works, so that's fine, but it's been sitting in the washer, and I'm just trying to decide. Sorry, this is. Sorry. I'm just remembering. I have duties. I must.
All right. Let's write this, and then we'll deal with the laundry situation that you screwed up on. Jesus Christ! Like the wash went off, like 20 minutes before.
I know, and I didn't listen because why would I? When do I ever do laundry at your house? My dryer works, so it's fine, but I'm just like I'm trying to.
Oh, I did a buttload of laundry and cleaning Thursday. I went ham cleaning this house.
I don't mind cleaning anything, but laundry is a long, tedious task.
Ugh.
And now that my washer is not working, it's a longer, tedious task, and I hate it.
But Dan, overall, are you just barely tasting that right now? Overall, somebody walks in, they got 12-pack.
Laundry is your favorite? I could see that being like a soothing thing for some people. But like for me, it's just I hate having to touch. I guess for me, it's just like I don't have to do the work of the actual washing and the drying.
Yeah,
and I forget. Sometimes
it's the folding and putting away is
the folding and putting away. I hate. I think it's weird, but I'm like, if I was more hands-on in the process, I really think I'd enjoy it more. But like the thing is like I forget.
Laundry situation. I gotta pee.
Talk about my folding laundry situation. Oh, that's true. Oh my god, wet fucking food doing dishes is the most disgusting thing. Like, even if you have like a dishwasher, you pretty much have to like wash that shit off before you like put it in there. And it's always like silverware is disgusting handling because it's just, it's like just mouthy, wet, gross food, germy, yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck. That's it. Yuck. Yeah. I'm really like sensitive about my hands and what touches them and stuff, and like certain textures and stuff that touch my hands. I guess that's part of like my OCD thing, but like I don't like the feeling of cardboard, but I also like wet food is like the worst. I don't like really dry things, and I don't like really wet things, moist things at all. Period. I don't like my hands wet, and I don't like my feet wet unless I'm showering. Like I don't like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to tell you, but yuck.
Okay. Diane, how do we feel about these beverages? Bud Light Seltzer Sours.
If they didn't have more alcohol content, I think they would be 99 on taste. Like, of all the seltzers we've had that have flavor, I would say these are the best flavors. Like, as a whole, lemon sucks, but I would argue the rest of them are not that bad.
I'm gonna argue apple and watermelon are the best two flavors. I have my issues with blue raspberry, but I've made peace with the blue raspberry one. The lemon one is a bit too much. And I feel like they're all pretty decent overall. I ain't mad at them. I am not mad at them at all. But where are they going to go on our list? Are they a main eventer? Are they in the upper mid card? A mid carder? Lower mid card?
Was 99's 99?
Huh?
The percentage of alcohol?
9.9.
9.9? Look out.
These are 5.
Okay.
If these were at least 6, but 5% is kind of like the standard baseline.
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5% is kind of like the standard beer.
Because here's where I'm at. I'm like, if you're a person who wants your shit to taste like shit, this tastes like something, but it's not like as disgusting as Bang or 99s actually are, because 99s are gross.
Both Bang and 99s are absolutely artificial.
Yeah.
But what brings 99 over Bang 100% is because that alcohol percentage, you get more bang for your buck. Which Bang really missed something there. It was right there. More bang for your buck. Jesus fucking Christ. It is a simple slogan. It's said everywhere. Jesus Christ, Bang. What the fuck is your problem? Sorry. I'm still.
He's still upset about the same thing.
It has been weeks. And every time somebody brings up the Bang seltzers, there's more of the rant. And it's just like.
I feel like this is a good in between the super artificially tasting ones and the, I don't know if it's because they're supposed to be sour too, but it just adds something, I guess.
Yeah. And
you're not expecting it to be necessarily like the tastiest, I think.
But it's solid.
Yeah. I would say
I made it.
If these were 9.9 alcohol per volume, these would be number 1.
Oh, they might be. They might. They would. I think these. Well.
Because
the 99s, their weak point was the mango for me. The weakest point in these is probably the lemon. I feel like the lemon is too much. It's too much lemon. The blue raspberry, I didn't like it at first, but as it went on, I didn't hate it as much. But that's because I have personal feelings towards blue raspberry flavored stuff that has developed over time. I used to love blue raspberry as a child, and as I got older, I pumped the brakes on that hard. Now, green apple though was still one of my favorites, and this, I'm digging this.
That kind of tastes like Jolly Rancher, but with a little less flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say the flavors just overall in this are the most palatable. And like I can drink these and feel like I'm not gonna be hungover. Like 99s and bangs, like the amount of sugar that must be in that shit, it makes you go like you're definitely gonna be fucked up, but not any of the benefits of the drunkenness.
Yeah.
Just too much sugar. You can drink as many of those as you want, but probably sugar is all you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel sick.
My all-time favorite is probably still soju.
Yeah. But number one
but
of the
in price.
seltzers.
Yeah, the seltzers. I guess Bud Light could be a hard second. I mean,
yeah, because it's not number one. Because like, if your point, I don't know if I'm taking like an alcoholic spin on this, but I'm just like, if your point is to drink,
yeah,
you expect to get drunk, and you're drinking a seltzer, 99s are the way to go.
Yeah.
If you're expecting to get drunk drinking a Bud Light, I mean, you're going to enjoy getting drunk probably more during these things. I mean, the flavors, but yeah, it'll take more to get drunk, and you're going to pee a lot.
That's true.
Peeing a lot is a down thing for me. Dudes get to pee wherever the fuck they want to. Ladies, we got to find a bathroom. And it sucks.
Are we going to give these an not mid card, an upper mid card?
I would say they're a main eventer, just not our favorite main eventer.
I can't go all the way main event.
Why?
It's
tasty. Just because of the lemon
and the alcohol
but
percentage.
That's 3 out of 4. That's the majority is fine.
But
they fucked up one little seltzer.
They have blue raspberry too.
Oh, well, yeah, but the blue raspberry is actually fine for those of us who like blue raspberry. I would say that's a better blue raspberry taste because it's not overpowering. If you like blue raspberry,
could you go through an entire party only drinking these and nothing else? No shots.
If it was unlimited. If it was unlimited, yes. If I had unlimited Bud Light Seltzers, I could sit there and drink.
All right. I will concede. Main eventer it is. Bud Light Seltzer Sours, our main eventer.
Beep, 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 beep.
Congratulations. It's actually...
It's not that bad. The whole thing is
green
like
apple's great.
In the realm of drinking, and if you're trying to get drunk, if you're not trying to get drunk, this is also good because flavor is fine. 100 calories. I don't know what is in like. Everybody flaunts their calories. Like I've never looked at alcohol calories a day in my life. I'm like, I can't tell you what anything is, but it boasts 100 calories, 5%. And the flavor is not bad.
Yeah, so we've only had 400 calories drinking 4 of these. So I guess, fair enough. You win, you lose, you get loves. But this has been Best of the Bottom, or bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. And these are our socials down here at the bottom, at least Instagram and Twitter. At Bottom Class, it's also TikTok as well. Find us here every Monday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on twitch.tv/bottom class. What? Oh. Beer calories go straight to the boobs, so I don't mind. You know, can't argue there. And if you're watching us on the YouTubes, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, get that bell on, do all those things that help the algorithm. And, you know, you're notified when we put our new podcasts out. It's you know, it's lovely things that helps us grow. We want to grow so we can do this full time and make more ridiculous content for you guys. That doesn't have to be booze related. It could be anything related. But you know what? We don't have that time. We don't have the money. But if you like, share, subscribe, and go to Bottom Class Entertainment on the YouTubes and give us a little subscribe. It's free and it helps us grow. We'd appreciate that very much. And, you know, hit that thumbs up button. Also, we got a website, ParacleProductions.com. We have some merchandise there. We have some cups, some t-shirts, stuff like that. I guess I should, you know, wear them. But we'll do that eventually. But there's some stuff there. It's great. And we love you guys. And join us next week. Same bat time, same dumbass people. And we will see you next time. Bring that shit in. Bring it in. Tastes pretty good.